Are you watching it through the one with my camera on?
Yeah, I'm watching it now, yeah.
You gotta watch it through the screen share to get audio.
I'm on the screen share. That's what I'm on.
That's all.
Like,
Fuck
now
yeah.
come on. It sounds like you
I
know.
kind of get it. I do get it. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty spot on, man. Yeah.
Spot on, mate.
I'm not even gonna lie. They are from Manchester, aren't they?
I don't know.
Where are they from? Was it the Beatles? Yeah. Or the London? What's that? Where?
Liverpool.
Yeah, I was gonna say they've got a very similar accent.
पता नहीं लोग कहाँ से एजेंसी वाला लाते हैं।
डिस्कॉर्ड चल रहा है।
तू भी जानती है, मैं ही नहीं जानती।
Of course.
I'm the
Always.
favorite.
I thought I was a favorite.
Doobie, do you want to
What do
throw
you mean?
hands? We can throw hands.
Yeah, we can throw hands.
Throw
Come on. Come on.
Hey,
Wait,
I thought I was
ladies
a
and gents,
favorite.
no need to fight. No need to
Of
fight for my
yours
love.
that
I've
goes
got
away.
plenty to
We
give.
can throw Oh. hands.
Yeah, but the thing is, I want all of it.
Aram.
Well, I've got plenty to give. Don't worry.
Am I not the favorite? So you lied to me. How could
much?
you?
How much?
No,
is
he.
Turkey?
I have popcorn. I have the same kind that I had last time, and I couldn't finish it until like fucking a couple of
Give me
hours later.
The weirdest thing though that I've been told, like during the time
Mhm.
that I've been, like now that I'm more open to drinking and whatnot, and I'm like actually enjoying myself. The scary thing
darn.
that Duff is back
Whoa.
here is the most confusing thing that I got told as of late when I was telling somebody, oh, like because I was a bit like before yesterday, Darth, when me and you were there, and I
Yeah.
was juggling a few VCs. I was saying to somebody like, "Oh, sorry, I'm just a bit hungover. I'm just like I'm speaking a little bit slurred," because they were like, "Why are you speaking so slowly?" And I was like, "Sorry, I'm just a bit hungover. I'm speaking a bit slurred."
Fucking
Then
double tractor. Oh, looking so good.
Enjoy Paris. Sorry I couldn't get you any closer than this. Majestic 12 troops have occupied the streets. Make your way down to the catacombs. Silhouette should have a hideout in one of the old tombs.